Hello and welcome, my Sagittarius friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be a group angel reading for November for my Sagittarius friends. So if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that things are laid out a little bit differently. A couple of days ago, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel came to me and asked me to kind of switch things up a little bit. They asked me to focus in on the healing. They said that things have been really hard for people over the last couple of weeks, and things are getting more and more challenging as the nights are getting longer in the Northern Hemisphere. So who am I to deny one, let alone four archangels? So we talked about it, and I was able to really get some great ideas on how to go forward and really help people out on a different level. So we're going to be gaining information from Healing with the Angels Oracle. I'll be gaining insight into things through the Angel Inspiration deck. Then I'm going to get clarification through the Angel Tarot. Like always, there are links below to all these Angel-tastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see what the angels want to share today. What guidance and information can the angels share with my Sagittarius friends? Oh, got a couple jumpers to make sure we don't have any more here. Okay. And that's Archangel Zedekiel. Archangel Zedekiel is a fantastic archangel to help us with having more compassion and understanding for ourselves and for others. And then Archangel Raphael jumped out. He's the healing archangel. He heals animals, people. He's the utmost of healers. Paired together, you're looking at having more support in connecting deeper with yourself and having more compassion. We're the hardest critics of ourselves. That compassion and self-love is really important, Sagittarius. There's lots that have gone on. There's lots that continues to go on. We need to kind of have a little bit more support in that compassion for self. Also, that self-healing. Archangel Raphael and I have had many conversations about the need for people to really start to heal and work on and love themselves. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see what further information we can gain. So we're going to call upon Archangel Uriel for guidance and healing. Okay, we have some jumpers, and I'll just make sure that Archangel Uriel has got all the cards he'd like. Yep. Okay, so we have a couple of jumpers. The first one, signs. Archangel Uriel is reminding you that there are signs everywhere. The angels and archangels and higher vibrational beings are trying to communicate with you. If you haven't opened up your clairs and you're working on that, working through the signs and symbols that the archangels and higher vibrational beings leave for you is a fantastic way. They are there. It's just our job to be really observant, to connect in and see those signs. And then balance jumped out. Archangel Uriel is really encouraging you to work on your balance and ensuring that you're able to maintain balance and stability in your life. That grounding and centered self is really important, especially given the challenges that the last couple weeks have provided for us. Mercury retrograde has really been a zinger this time. Just really connecting in and making sure that you are working from a very balanced and centered self. Let's find out what more information we can gather. What further insight and guidance can you provide my Sagittarius friends? Archangel, oh, got some jumpers here. Uriel, There's much to say today. Okay, so we have a number of jumpers. The first one is the 9 of Wands. 9s are about all that hard work that you've put in, all that you've done and achieved so far. You've created quite the life and space for yourself. You should be really proud of all that you've achieved. It is really giving you that foundation you need to be able to really succeed and manifest those things in your life. Then we have the 20th card in the Major Arcana. It's the Judgment. Now, you're starting to get quite the archangel crew here, my Sagittarius friends. We have Raphael, Zedekiel. This is Archangel Gabriel. She's the messenger angel, messenger archangel. She brings down those important pieces for us. And she's really going to be key in not only hearing and seeing those signs, but really getting you to get going forward some more. There's still more we can achieve. 9s are not a completion card. 9s are, you've achieved quite a bit. However, now it's time to continue on that journey. The 5 of Cups. Archangel Uriel, like I said, he acknowledges that challenge over the past couple of weeks. And he also is really reminding you to focus in on those important aspects. The 5 of Cups is usually, it was depicted by Pamela Coleman Smith as somebody who is mourning 3 overturned cups and is ignoring 2 fully amazing established cups. Focusing in on those emotional pieces that have been building up for you, those losses, all those pieces that are really causing turbulence for you, isn't going to help you go forward. That's not where the 9 in Judgment wants you to go. Uriel doesn't want you to stay stagnant and swirling in the sadness. He wants you to move forward. It's going to be imperative to focus in on those 2 cups. Raphael and Zedekiel will be able to help you move forward and kind of heal some of that piece. And finally, the 3 of Swords. That heartache. The 5 has caused a lot of heartache. And let's be honest, we've been carrying it, and you've been carrying it for a while. It's going to be really helpful to start to disband and release some of this buildup. And that's exactly what Zedekiel and Raphael want you to do, so you're able to hear Gabriel more clearly. Okay, so I'm going to scooch these cards. The spread I'm about to do it takes up most of my table, so I will refer back to those cards as I need. However, they're going to be off camera because I want you to be able to see the cards rather than seeing a lot of different cards. Alright, we're going to thank Archangel Uriel for all his love and support, and we're going to go on to Archangel Raphael. What support and guidance does Archangel Raphael have? Okay, got a jumper for my Sagittarius friends. Okay, let's see what he says here. Archangel Raphael wants you to be free. Free of the heartache, the pain, and the kind of craziness that's been happening. He wants you to start to really heal yourself, and he connects into Zedekiel there about that self-love and compassion. When we start to focus in on ourselves and really truly embrace who we are and start to heal what it is we've kind of accumulated over this lifetime, also heal what we've accumulated through past lifetimes, and also some of that generational pain and woe that we are carrying from our parents and grandparents. It's really weighing heavy on this generation and this cycle of life, if you will. And the next piece, serenity. When we're able to live an authentic self and start to really acknowledge and embrace who we are, you're going to find more peace and fulfillment in your life. That healing aspect, like I said at the very beginning of the reading, is really important. The archangels are very clear that we need more healing, and we need, especially for the Sagittarius, right now we need more love and compassion for ourselves. All right, let's see what further information we can gain from Archangel Raphael. What further guidance and information do you have for my Sagittarius friends, Archangel Raphael? Got some jumpers. Okay. That's the Three of Pentacles. Threes are about expression and growth. The Pentacles about growth and abundance. The Three of Pentacles, Pamela Coleman Smith drew this card as a tradesman banging on a cathedral that he was building with an abbot or a friar and an architect watching over him. Archangel Raphael here is talking about the need and the importance of teamwork. You're not doing this alone. It may really feel like we're alone. However, we're not. We have not only supports on this plane, but we have them in the higher vibrational beings, the angels, the archangels. What we really need to remember is that we have to ask. They can't just assume, they can't step in for what they think is our greater good. We have free will here. You have to physically ask them for the help. They are unable to step in on our behalf unless we're in life-threatening danger and it's not our time to go. So that importance of asking and really embracing the information and support that's being offered to us. The King of Pentacles was the other card that Archangel Raphael had jump out. Kings are that fully developed personality. Pentacles, again, about that growth and abundance. He's the Midas touch. When we start to raise our vibration and start to live authentically ourselves, and we start to heal ourselves, our vibration is high. We can start to manifest those things that we want and need in our life. And Raphael wants to really highlight that importance, because you have the ability to manifest what it is you need in your life. That tranquil, loving self can bring about what it is you need. And then when you start to get what it is you need, those basic pieces that you're wanting to manifest in your life, you raise your vibration again, which gives you the ability to manifest more. So it's really much a chain reaction, if you will. And finally, the Hanged Man, the 12th card in the Major Arcana. He's the Let It Go card. That need to let go of those blinders that we have on. We have such small view of what is really happening. Letting go and allowing the universe to really embrace and take care of us. Trusting in that there is a great plan for us, rather than trying to micromanage and direct the universe. Flip it around so the universe starts to direct you. Now, we do have 2 threes. Archangel Uriel pulled the 3 of Swords, and now we have the 3 of Pentacles. In angel messages, when you're looking at multiple 3s, you're looking at something close to your heart that needs to be expressed. And that's very true here. There's lots that we're kind of hiding, and we've hidden from ourselves and from those in society because we had to. We had to shut stuff down, we had to bury things deep because we had to survive in a climate that wasn't so supportive of this. Now we're looking at a very supportive and changing climate. The global vibration is slowly starting to raise again. So it is safer to be able to start to really own who we are. We're going to thank Archangel Raphael for all his love and guidance. And we're going to go on to Michael. What guidance and healing can you provide my Sagittarius friends, Archangel Michael? The Jumper. Okay, we've got a couple jumpers here. The first one, harmony. He kind of touches base onto the piece here that Archangel Raphael had talked about, that really connecting into that inner self and living in harmony not only with ourselves, but also with others and with that universe. The universe is not, they don't use language like we do. They use melody and song. Listening to that universal message, connecting in and really embracing ourselves. And then music. Like I just said, music is such an integral part of communication, not only with the higher vibrational beings, but within ourselves. We're really hardwired for sound. Healing through sound and sound vibrations is very helpful. Healing through music. Incredible, right? Being able to listen to that song or artist that really brings you up and reduces that buildup. Allowing you to start to really connect into yourself. Being able to connect into that positive energy so that you're able to heal. And finally, he drew out enchantment. Enchantment really reminds us of that wonder and excitement we had when we were children. Everything was so exciting and new. We were really connected into that magic piece. Archangel Michael really wants us to connect back into that wonder and excitement. Connect into that music and dance like no one's watching. Alright, let's see what further information Michael has for us. What further guidance and information can you provide my Sagittarius friends, Archangel Michael? A jumper. Another jumper. Let's just make sure. Archangel, oh, we got another one. Okay, we've got a couple jumpers here. Okay, the first card that came out was the Tower. The Tower is the 16th card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about change. Archangel Michael's really clear. It's a time of change. We need to bring in change so that we're able to really embrace that magic, that unconditional love, and that connection not only with ourself and our higher self, but with the higher vibrational beings. The Four of Pentacles. With the change, you're going to find more stability and structure. It gives you a better sense of stability, and again, we go back to that groundedness that Archangel Uriel had mentioned. What the Tower is going to change and shift on you is the foundations that are no longer supporting or positively encouraging you forward. The Four of Pentacles will be replacing what isn't working to give you a stronger threshold. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the 10th card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about that seasonal change. Things are moving forward. We can't stop them. We can't stop change. We can't slow things down. And nor should we want to. We should really want to raise our vibration and start to really have that freedom and sense of calm that we're missing. And finally, the Magician, the first card in the Major Arcana. The Magician talks about our skills and abilities. When we start to really connect in and we start to live a more authentic and true self life, we are really able to connect into the magician and use our skills and abilities to, again, as the magician is, he's a conduit of that universal energy. We're able to connect in to that universal energy and really draw it down to heal ourselves on further deeper levels than what we're currently living now. All right. We're going to scooch these to the side. And we're going to thank Archangel Michael for all his wisdom, guidance, and love. We're going to go now on to Archangel Gabriel. What guidance and healing can you provide for my Sagittarius friends? Archangel Gabriel. Okay, we have a jumper. And that's listening. Archangel Gabriel is reminding you that they're listening. They can hear us. There's no communication barrier between us to them. The communication barrier becomes a problem from them to us. We're missing their signs. They're listening to us though. And finally, celebration. Archangel Gabriel really sings the same tune that Archangel Uriel did, that you've come so far. You've achieved so much in your life. You should be very thankful and happy for what you've been able to accomplish. Actually, Archangel Michael wants to sing that too. He just wants to let you know that things have to change. Back to Archangel Gabriel, that you should be celebrating all that you've achieved and all that you've accomplished. Be proud of everything that you've done, because it's going to be giving you the skills and tools to take this next step that you need to. All right, let's see what further information and guidance Archangel Gabriel has for my Sagittarius friends. That's the King of Wands. Kings are that fully developed personality. Wands are about that passion, that inner flame, that fire. Archangel Gabriel is really encouraging you to take control of that inner fire, that passion, those pieces that really make you feel alive, those things you really like to do, and allow them intertwine into all this, into really going deep into yourself, really connecting into that universal love and keeping yourself balanced. And we have the Chariot. Again, another fire base. She's really connecting into Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is, well, his name means light of God. He is the inner fire, that willpower that we have. Anytime Archangel Uriel is around, I can feel my solar plexus, and that's where we hold this power, really start to be healed and loved and nurtured. He really gives you that extra oomph. So tapping into Archangel Uriel would be really helpful to really allow your willpower and creativity and passion to drive you. The Chariot, he does everything through willpower. His steeds do not have reins. He pushes forward through willpower. He does not hold back. He conquers, overcomes, and goes on to that next step. And that's a really important piece that we're going to have to embrace, is that not backing down. Yes, we've achieved so much. However, it's not the end. There's so much more to achieve. And finally, the Sun. It's a beautiful card. The 19th card in the Major Arcana. And it talks about those happy, loving pieces in life, that joy. Yes, they're encouraging you to move forward, Sagittarius. However, you have to realize that they understand you've had lots of joy and love in your life right now. You really need to embrace and kind of tap into that energy so it can help you move forward. This is not going to be a hard piece for you. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but it's not going to be something that you feel like you can't do. This is going to have, especially if you connect into that attachment or enchantment piece where you're looking at that childlike fun play aspect. When you add that into this, you're really going to find that this is something that you're going to enjoy. I'm going to just scooch these cards to the side here. We're going to end off on a blessing. What blessing do the angels and archangels have for my Sagittarius friends? Okay, there's two of them. One is withdraw. That importance of going inwards, that connection to self, and really connecting into that deeper space is going to be important. And they want to remind you again, this is connecting right into the Hangman. It's a time to let go. You need to be able to let the stuff go that is not working. We all have it, and it's a time to really reflect on what is and is not working so that we can get that sun card shining brighter. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and that you were able to gain some direction and insight into what the angels and archangels want to share with you. For those who are interested, on December 9th, I'll be running my Introductions to Connecting, which is a channeling class. If you're interested in learning more about channeling or the class, you can find out more information and register on my website. I provided a helpful link below to my classes page that will take you directly to the information that you're looking for. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You really never know where I'm going to go next, and I'd hate for you to miss something. Also, if you like this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Sagittarius friends.